Yo, you listening?
Getting started in Aska.
Help me!
I've compiled some of the most important tips for you to get started on your Viking adventure. Here you will find tips and tricks to quickly set up your village. When you first spawn in the world, make sure to pick up all Jotun blood that is scattered through the shipwreck. These shards will allow you to recruit Vikings once you set up your Eye of Odin. Mussels and berries will be your primary source of food at the start of the game. You can find mussels near the beach all along the shoreline. It is beneficial to stack up on them so you can spend some time looking for a good village location. Berries are commonly found all throughout the forest. You will never have to worry about this food source. In my opinion, it is essential you set up your base by the beach. Setting up by the beach will grant you easy access to Fisherman's Hut. Fish huts will provide you with an abundance of fish to supply yourself in village, but Fisherman's Hut becomes available once you get to the tier 2 stage of your village. As a reminder, this video is meant to get you started and allow you to go and explore the player versus environment aspect of the game as fast as possible. Stones and sticks. You must pick up all stones and sticks that you see at the start, since they'll help you craft tools and also help set up the foundation of your village. And here is the most important tip to finding resources that I haven't seen most people shout out. Click Z, click Z, click Z. Clicking Z will highlight and show you all lootable resources within the vicinity. It's a scan that can help you see the little stones on the ground better. Fiber allows you to create rope, and it is a resource that can be limited. But if you walk inland for a bit, you'll be able to find flax. They look like bushes that have white flowers on top. Another good way of farming fiber is by killing these little creatures. I have no idea what they're called, but they drop a good quantity of fiber. These creatures can be found near beaches. Rocks and sticks and fiber are so far the most important resource within the first hour of the game. They'll allow you to create rope and shards to be able to craft your necessary tools. I recommend that you don't go to bed for the first couple of nights. Instead, you should use the time to take advantage of the scan feature, since the highlight feature will let you see all resources clearly at night. Getting started with the village. You must set up a simple fire to be able to unlock campfire. Once you set up a campfire, it will unlock other features like shelters, which you will need to set up for future villagers since they'll need a bed to sleep in. At this point, you should craft your Eye of Odin. Put the Jotun blood shards you picked up earlier on the shipwreck in the Eye of Odin to be able to recruit your first villager. Villagers have a set of perks that make them handy. Before you recruit a villager, you are allowed to see 2 perks out of their traits. I highly recommend to choose a villager that has a foraging attribute so they can yield more food for the village. Setting up irrigation. Rain collectors will allow you to harvest water whenever it rains. But be careful, if you only rely on this water, you will run out rather quickly, and it isn't suitable for a village. Water wells should be a priority. The way to set up water wells is by finding these rocks that have water on them called natural water collector. Try to set up 2 of these. There's usually 2 or 3 within the perimeter of every space on the map. The pits. There are 3 major pits to get your village up and running. Gatherer's Pit is where you can assign villagers to harvest and store fruits, vegetables, and seeds for you. Certain vegetables will even heal you. Make sure to keep the seeds around because you will need that later on to set up your farm. The Woodcutter's Pit allows you to assign villagers to harvest wood for you. And the Stonecutter's Pit allows for the harvesting of rocks. For a fluent flow of work around your village, make sure to set up markers. The 3 main markers are the wood harvest marker, stone harvest marker, and food foraging marker. Make sure to put these markers around the map so your villagers can go and harvest the area. There is a radius in which the villagers will harvest in. There is one last pit, which is the workshop pit. The workshop pit is for your villagers to craft weapons and the next tier of tools to be able to collect high tier resources. At this point, your village is fully functional and ready to be upgraded to tier 2. Before you upgrade to tier 2, I recommend that you just take a look around the map and get into some of the PvE that this game has to offer. While roaming around Aska, I found a puzzle boss encounter, Holger, the Relentless. Bro, what is this? Relentless. Oh shit. No. If you guys enjoyed this guide on how to get started in Aska, let me know down below if you find any of these tips useful. Oh my god.